Good afternoon and welcome back to the National Centre for Early Music here in York. And my guests this lunchtime are two very special instrumentalists who I'm delighted to welcome back here. Kinga, who of course is both director and violinist of Spiritato, and Will, who is the artistic coordinator and trumpet player for Spiritato. So welcome both of you.
Thank you.
And for me it's a huge treat to have quite so many instrumentalists in this space at this time. The logistics of it all we won't talk about. And also to welcome you, Kinga, because you were here with Repico with your own ensemble such a long time ago.
My other own ensemble.
I
count both of these as my own ensembles,
Of
and I'm delighted to play with both of these ensembles anytime.
Of course.
And it's really nice to be back here with Spiritato as well, because we've been here twice.
You have, absolutely, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I think was the last time. But we started conversations talking about Guts and Glory, of course.
That's right.
And the natural trumpet.
Yes.
And is that still very much a key, if you like, thing for Spiritato?
Yes, absolutely. It's very much an ongoing project, and it's something that we're using some of the time, but not always. Largely because the techniques involved in sort of learning to use these experimental techniques, really harking back to how we understand that they originally would have played, so without any finger holes on their instruments, nothing to compromise the sound. So that takes some time to get used to. We have to sort of acclimatise our ears a little bit, and it's not always something that we can do unless we've got the time and of course the money to do it. So for this project, we're actually using the trumpets with finger holes, which are what we really use in the UK and in many other countries as standard. But we will return to Guts and Glory.
Good. I'm glad we're going to come back to that. That's great. And what do they like as an ensemble to direct? You can tell us secretly. We won't tell us so, Kinga.
So the secrets of this ensemble, it's a really, really lovely bunch of people to work with. And it's been such a pleasure to be able to do this in the last couple of days. The rehearsal were just, not just because we haven't seen each other for such a long time. And finally we are all in the same room and everyone is so keen to play. And it's going to be a really nice treat to be able to play for actual people as well. Not that many here in
no, it's
real person,
it's a select
audience. But still, it makes a huge difference because in the last couple of months we've been playing for so many cameras only. And even just two people sitting there looking at you, smiling at you, it makes all the difference. And just to play, to work for this occasion was just really, really nice. And as an ensemble, I think, I can't ask for anything better. They're so responsive. Anything I ask, even if they think it's not the greatest idea, they will do it because I asked for it. And then 2 days later, I realized, I really shouldn't have asked for that. But they didn't tell me. They just smile and they accommodate me and they come with me. And it's such a pleasure.
So once we get past all this, what are the plans for the future? I mean, do you, as you say, come back to the natural trumpet or...
Well, we have that plan to come back to Guts and Glory, the second, the return of Guts and Glory. But also in the next couple of months, we are planning to do another CD recording, hopefully. Because our newest one is just coming out, which is...
Christmas present time.
Christmas presents, yes. The Taste of This Nation, which we recorded literally just before lockdown, and we worked on the editing and everything during lockdown. And now we have an actual CD in our hands and it's coming out, and we're really delighted that we can just carry on from where we left it. And then I think it's really close by now when we're going to be recording the next CD with Delphi.
So do you need a lot of funding for that sort of project?
Always. Yes, always.
Sorry, silly question really, but still. Okay, where does the funding come for this sort of project then, Will?
Well, we are very fortunate to be supported by a number of trusts, sort of on which we apply to on a project-by-project basis, and many of the people that supported the CD that's about to come out, The Taste of This Nation, they are helping us to do this next one. And it just felt like a really important thing for us to do in order to sustain our presence and the work that we're doing And I think otherwise it would be quite silent for us.
Yes.
And it's important, I think.
Yes, I've been talking to a number of your colleagues outside. You know, you haven't been working properly since March,
Yes.
and neither has anybody else. Well, neither has anybody else. But still, it's awful, isn't it, for musicians? Because we need the public.
Yes.
As you said, we just want an audience.
It is the relationship between a live audience or the audience and the performance, which I think we really learned a lot in the last couple of months, that how different it is to not have the people looking at you and reacting to everything you do. And I think it's really the most important part of
Yes.
it's just a personal relationship, and we can play for a CD and we play for recordings, but when you perform live and you have the energy of what you're giving, you get back, and that support
I
is...
feel actually for us, particularly this group, that is where our strength is, in playing to an audience. You know, and it's not to say that the recordings aren't
No,
excellent.
as this is
and
going
wonderful
out
Christmas
online,
presents,
so we should be pretty careful about that one, Will, thank you.
Yes.
you know, because they have their own character, but really it's the real spirit of the group comes from
The spirit of the Spiritato is...
comes from some that interaction with the audience.
Fantastic. Well, in that case, we're going to really look forward to this concert, and we shall clap very loudly.
Yes. Thank you.
And thank you very much indeed. Thank
Thanks,
you
Delma.
very much.
Thank you.